Hi Cancer, I hope you're okay. I'm Clarissa. Thank you so much for joining me. And Cancer, if you like to listen to the video, please like, subscribe and share. I really appreciate your support. And I'm still running the October competition where you can win a birth chart reading with me. You gain an astrological insight into who you are, create some alternative points of view for you. All you have to do is become a subscriber. So, thank you very much. And okay, Cancer, mid-October reading for you. What's in store for Cancer? First card, Cancer, let's see what it is for you. Two of Cups. Two of Cups is speaking about wanting to create balance in love, wanting to, or a connective situation where it's based on your emotions, wanting to feel a duality, wanting to feel as though there is some balance in terms of emotion, and just wanting to feel more. I was wanting to see reflections of how you feel in situations. Full card. I feel like there's an uncertainty here about what direction you want to go into. And understanding that you've got to jump into the exploration of emotions, and knowing that to not feel as though there's some type of imbalance here emotionally, there is a need to explore what emotions are out there. So with the Full card, it's really saying that there's opportunity to be in a situation where you're just taking some chances on how you feel. You're recognizing there's certain things that you would like emotionally, and the Full card is saying that you're allowed to explore without knowing fully what's going to happen. And as scary it can be, it can also be really thrilling to go on a journey of exploration. I love it for you. The Eight of Swords, because at the moment it's just almost as though the thoughts are creating this container for you. The thoughts of if I do jump into certain things, if I do go on this exploration, what is the risk factors, or what's going to happen? So it's almost as though part of this experience is battling this the element of containing, and having to recognize there is patterns in this container. And so again, what you're wanting, what you're aspiring for, is to see balance in how you feel. You're wanting a certain love to be in your life, or certain emotions to be in your life, and it's almost as though to be able to have those things in your life, you've got to reach out to that emotion, connect with that. And Cancer, you know this the best. You have a variety of different emotions that you can hold like no one else can. But then having the understanding of such a range of emotions can also be containing, because it's as though, to get to one point, you've got to go through all these different layers of emotion, and it can be hard work, but it can also be euphoric when you get there. It can also be just the thing you've wanted, the oasis from all the rubbish. But at the moment, there's a lot of contemplation, and it's something that you're doing yourself. It's saying that maybe the overthinking of all the emotions is creating this container, and there's got to be the fool's journey with this. There's got to be the want to explore, jumping into situations, and maybe taking a risk, because nothing bad is going to happen. The worst that can happen is that you connect with more emotions, and only you can do that. Only you can do that, Cancer. Death card. So I love this because your contemplation is over analysis of emotion. Eventually, it creates a change, you know, because you understand you can't stay in that container for forever. You have to introduce a newness. So recognizing the good thing about the container is that it helps you to recognize the uncomfortability in some of the things that you feel, and then you can move away from that. You recognize that's not what I want to feel, so I have to move in this direction. And this with the death card here is also a major card for Scorpio. This is saying that this is a newness. You know, you're ending some situations, you're going through another phase, and you're having to create a newness, and that sometimes can be where the uncomfortability is, because it's the changing in how we feel. Sometimes it's just not that fluid to change into different emotions. Sometimes it creates this uncomfortable feeling, this uncertainty. So let's get some angel messages for you, Cancer. Raise your vibration. Of course, this would be the card because it reflects highly the reading. Again, it's talking about the container that we sometimes we just create for ourselves because we're aware of all the emotions that surround us. And so you're having to decipher these emotions and really create an understanding of which one you want to tap into. So having to, sometimes it can take effort to have to raise ourselves into that emotion, because we have to make some movements, some internal movements, and it's that uncomfortability. But it's for you. it's for what you have to do. So I've got this. I hate those stringy hairs. Holy love. And this is where you're bound to go. Holy love is reflective of what we feel for ourselves and what we project out and what is projected onto us. But we have to be in that resonance to receive. We have to be in that resonance to believe. We have to know what it is. And of course, Cancer, you can tap into that. It's unlocking all the uncertainties and all the sometimes what we retract back to because of it feels comfortable to sit in that emotion because we've known that emotion for the longest time. But to experience what you want to experience, you have to trust yourself, love yourself enough to know that you can connect with this holy love. Divine timing. Love this. You love this. Again, it's creating that newness, that freshness in a situation. You can have this contemplation moment, this time, and take this risk into things because things are supposed to happen when they're supposed to. You get into that resonance, and as soon as you get into that resonance, you connect. You connect, and you see reflections of the emotions that you want to see, and you want to feel. But it is divine timing, and that's part of the uncomfortable because we don't know when. But would you want to know when? Really? But if you do, please put comments below. But I think you gotta have a surprise to some things, and that's where the spontaneous emotion comes up, the elation. Yeah, it's happened. All right, guys. So thank you so much for being here. And again, if you like the message in the reading, please like, share, subscribe, and don't forget the competition. Become a subscriber, and you can win a birth chart reading with me. And until next time, take care.